I was recently on the Lindy Fralin website looking at pickups for a project that I'm working on, and I came upon a new product offering that they have. I put the link to an article as well as the product in the comments as well as the description of this video. They were talking about a new tone pot that they designed called the Lindy Fralin Push-Pull Blender Pot. I purchased one to give it a try on the channel. I mean, it only cost $16 plus shipping. It's pretty cool from what it was described as. They described the pot to work in the following manner. When the pot is in the down position, it functions on a Telecaster as a standard tone control, basically full brightness to roll off treble. But when you pull up in the up position, it bypasses the tone cap, and then it becomes a blender pot that crossfades basically infinitely between the bridge and neck positions. More detailed description of it is when the pot is pulled in positions 1 and 2, where you have your pickup selector switch in either the bridge or neck positions, it removes the tone cap out of the circuit. By removing the tone cap out of the circuit, the push-pull pot becomes a blender pot. One end of the blender pot sees the bridge pickup, and the other sees the neck. Turning the knob now crossfades between neck and bridge, giving you pickup blend. I decided to install it on my Fender Player 2 mod Telecaster. The Player 2 comes with their noiseless pickups, just for reference. I did end up leaving the 3-position blade switch on the control panel because it was wired to the diagram specs already. I did, however, remove the tone push-pull pot that was already installed on the control panel, as well as the volume pot. I don't really use the push-pull that much that came with a guitar. On the dual single coil version of the Player 2 mod Telecaster, it functions as basically changing the pickups from parallel to series. I removed the volume pot because I wanted to start clean. I was concerned that the treble bleed circuit glued on the back of the volume pot might interfere with the test. Probably not, but I figured it was, good to be safe. I did test the fit of the new tone pot once I installed it on the control panel. I figured it would fit because it's about the same depth as the push-pull pot that was already installed. Soldering on the Lindy Fralin pot is easy enough. Not so easy to film the process though, so I'm sorry I limited access to me actually doing it because you're soldering below the body of the pot, but it's really easy and goes pretty quickly. All in all, the modification only took me about 30 minutes to complete and test. Also on a note, if you do not want to modify your own control panel, you can also order from them a pre-built panel that already has the pot installed for between $125 and $135 depending on how you spec out the control panel. So a few observations. One, it works really well. I'm really impressed with it. It's amazing the modification cost of $16 with, plus shipping with what I actually get out of it. So the push-pull feeling when you pull the pot up or push it down, I have to say, is one of the most satisfying pots I have encountered. It just has this really positive engagement feeling that's very different than a traditional push-pull pot. It feels very high-end. It is something that you're going to have to try for yourself to understand what I mean. The tone pot works just like a standard tone pot on a Telecaster. When you pull the switch up in either bridge or neck positions, the blender functionality is available. Here's my interpretation of how I think it works. I've asked Lindy Fralin through their website for confirmation. As far as I can tell, it only works in positions 1, which is the bridge, and position 3, which is the neck. I do not think it does anything while in the middle position, position 2, which is both pickups. While in the bridge position, when you dial up, you're blending in more neck pickup. When in the neck position, when you dial up, you're blending in more bridge pickup. I need to confirm that though. I really, really like the just kind of unlimited amount of tone control that I have now on the guitar. I do. It's a great feature. You can basically add bite to your warm neck pickup or add warmth to your bite pickup, which is your bridge, and just set it to exactly how you like it as opposed to just having to accept whatever the middle position is, which is a blend of even, between the two. So all in all, I'm happy with it. I think it's a pretty cool $16 upgrade, and I'm already thinking of putting it on another one of my guitars. Also a note, I did this on a Telecaster, and I did it on a guitar that has 2 single coil pickups. This will work on any guitar. You can put this into a Les Paul. You can put it onto a Stratocaster. It works with single coils, so it also works with P90 pickups, and it also works with humbucker pickups. There are other wiring diagrams on the site where it also will do not only the blending, but split coil and things like that, and phasing. You can do much more complex circuits, and I just kind of wanted to test the basic blender functionality in a guitar before I go kind of crazy and doing other things with it. So thank you.